Hi guys, so today I'm going to be doing another Lightroom tutorial, and this one is going to be on editing colors in photos in order to make them pop more or just match the correct color of what it looked like in real life. So I'm going to go ahead and select this photo and go into my develop mode, and as you can see I've already kind of edited the tones in this photo. So we're going to go on to the color. So if you scroll down, you have this color thing right here. Now, this is a preference thing. If you double click on it, you can display all the colors all at once, or you can select them one by one. So each individual color, what it'll do is it'll look for the pixels in this picture that are that color or on that spectrum. So you can change the hue of each color. So the reds, it's kind of hard to see, but if you look over here on this guy's arm, you can see the reds change, but it's not his entire arm because there are also some oranges on there. So a lot of times for skin, if they're looking a little bit too red, you want to make it a little bit more orange, but not too much because you don't want them looking like an orange. And then you can brighten it up a little. And this works really well for toning someone's face. And then you can go to the oranges. And if they're looking a little too orange or too yellow, you can bring it down a little to the reds and brighten them up a little. So right now, as you can see, his arm is still looking really red. So I'm going to take this down and go over here and maybe make him a little more orange. Now I'm going to go to the yellows. So our school colors is not a mustard color or whatever this color is. It is more of a bright yellow. So I can change the colors of their pants right here. So you see I can make them completely orange, or I can scoot them down and make them more the yellow that they actually are in real life. Then I can brighten them up if I need to, depending on the photo. And then I'm going to go to the greens. So whenever you're shooting something like football or anything with a grass field, there's going to be a lot of greens. And so this football field kind of looks dead to me. It looks very kind of a yellowish green. So I might want to like darken it and make it look a little bit better to pop more with the green of this guy's jersey. So I'm going to slide this down and make it a little bit of a nicer green and brighten it up just to give you an overall brighter photo. Then we're going to move on to aqua, which I believe is their jerseys. So their jerseys look a little bit off right now as to what they normally look. So I can make them a bluish color, or I can make them a real green. So I'm going to take it here, and because they're dark, I am going to brighten them up. Now blues, I don't know if we have any. We have them, as you can see, in these pants and their helmets and their jerseys. So you can change that. You don't want to make it too purple, but at the same time you don't want to make it too blue. So I'm going to bring that over a little bit, and then we're going to brighten it up. So editing with colors is like a really good way to brighten up your photo and just correct the colors. Because a lot of people, they stick to brightening their photos just by the exposure, shadows, and highlights and whatnot. But if you want to change the exposure on very specific parts of the photo, it's a very great tool to use in order to do that. So that's how you edit with color. It's really great for editing portraits and any photo at all. You can correct all of your colors in your photo just with that tool. And we can see the difference we made by clicking this. It made a huge difference in the photo, and the brightness of the photo, and just the quality of it. So it's a really good tool to use. You can go to your library and just export it. So those are the basics of editing with color, or editing your colors in your photos. If you guys have any comments or suggestions, please comment them below, and I'll see you in the next tutorial.